Are you aware I'm here?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the West Michigan Cemetery, tucked away in the hills of Grand Haven, is claimed by many to be one of the most haunted in the entire country.
Oh my God, the cat ball. Oh my God.
The Blue Man, the Stairway to Hell, and the Lost Gateway.
Should we reach for each other?
Let's do
May I touch you?
Basically, there are 1,500 to 2,000 people buried in this half a football field sized area with no markers.
Hello and welcome to What Goes Bump Tonight.
Is there life after death? Yes.
Oh, what? Ooh, what the? Oh my God, is my shirt moving right now?
Why should we be afraid of you?
What's going on, night crew? So we're currently in Lake Forest Cemetery in Grand Haven, Michigan. We are here to investigate a bunch of paranormal claims that have been in this cemetery for a very, very long time.
Whether that be the founders of the Grand Havens that we are in right now, technically, our own backyards, basically, or whether that be the very serial killer that we've talked about many times on our episodes before this.
Fredrick, Holman, the forgotten serial killer. So we're here to figure that out. William Ferry is said to haunt this place. At the top of the hill, people have seen a blue figure.
Yep.
So we'll be on the look for the blue figure for sure. And yeah, we're just gonna walk through a cemetery and see what we can experience.
Love you guys.
And if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe because it helps us out a freaking ton. We've been walking for days.
I ain't nothing but a packet of ketchup in 3 fucking days.
All right, we are in the Lake Forest Cemetery, about to start our session off with a little bit of Ovulus,
A little bit of spirit talker and some questioning.
We'll set both of these down so that they are.
Relatively in view. All right. So I'm going to start off by saying,
Trevor, that's Riley. If there's anybody that would like to talk to us, could you please talk into this device in my hand, the green light on his chest, the green light on my chest.
Or you can use either of these two devices down here on the ground to communicate with us.
Correct. We mean no harm. We would just like to communicate.
We've heard stories of a blue man in this cemetery. Could you tell us about the blue man?
Is there... Did that say here?
Peter.
Peter. Okay.
Is the blue man Peter?
Right here is an unmarked grave of Peter Koopman.
It was late November 1922. Koopman owned a saloon in downtown Grand Haven, which wouldn't have been a very profitable business during Prohibition, except that Koopman made his own moonshine. The only problem is that Koopman was a big drinker of his own liquor, and one night,
Peter Koopman shot his wife, Kate, in the back.
Environment.
environment.
If we're speaking to a Peter, did that mean anything to you? Environment? Or maybe how pretty it is around here in Grand Haven? Is there more than one person trying to communicate with us right now? Can I get a yes or a no?
Are you aware I'm here?
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Is this Peter?
We can hear you through these devices on the ground.
Are you aware I'm here? Holy shit. It's crazy.
Can you tell me what color that box around that screen is on that device that's touching the tree? Or what color this light is?
Sacrifice.
No, we're not doing no sacrifices tonight. Gale necessary. Why does that say-
Sacrifice Gale necessary. That's really weird. It's weird, that's for sure.
Okay, we need something. How many spirits are we speaking to? Reach. Like
we
reach out?
reaching?
Are you standing in front of us?
Do we reach for each other?
Let's do.
We have touching.
What? Yes, you have permission.
If you can.
Wait.
If you can, touch my hands.
Pull his hat off or pull my hat off. What the fuck? It's going crazy. It said Dr. 11.
What are you thinking? Where do you think we should head to?
Down the path.
I mean, this place is huge, so I think anywhere we could probably realistically have something happen. Just depends on where stuff does start happening.
Will we run into something dangerous?
The world may never know.
Alright.
You guys can see there's cat balls on these headstones. There's one over there still going off from me putting it down. So why don't we see
We can get on the spirit box, y'all.
yeah, what we can get. I'm
Old
looking for
spirit
this. I
box.
want
Yes,
this.
box, y'all.
Hit that ass box, boy. Let her rip. Truly.
I don't know what that said.
Okay. If there's any spirits here that want to communicate with us, this device will help us hear your voice.
Whoa, who's that?
This sounds like an old person. I know that's a terrible way to say that.
Who are we speaking with?
There's also cat balls on these headstones that are in this line right here where Riley's standing. If you want to touch those, they'll go off.
Are we speaking to Rudolph? Or Helen? Yep. Rudolph, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yes. What do you want to tell us? What's something we should know?
Rudolph, are you from Grand Haven?
Whoa! That was a weird noise. That sounded like a little kid. Can you play with one of those cat balls on these headstones?
If you touch it, it'll light up for you.
I say yes again. Just said yes.
It won't hurt you. It's just a toy.
Here, I'll demonstrate with this far one, okay? Actually, we'll do it with the close one so you don't have to get close to us. You just tap it. I guess it'll fall over too. If you just tap it, it'll fall and it'll do some colors.
All right, Trevor's going to be bringing someone else in here to talk to with us. Her name's Jenna. She's nice. I'm going to continue with the spirit box. Rudolph, are you still here with us? With me? You still here with me? Oh. Can you tell me your name?
Oh my god! The cat ball! Oh my god!
Who's touching the cat ball? Rudolph, was that you? That was crazy. Yeah, I'm just like, you're by myself. Could you touch that cat ball again for me? Oh, there's like a faint voice. Can you speak up for me? Please? I can hear you. You're trying. Can you touch that other cat ball? I'm here. I heard you. Alright, we're gonna turn this down.
Well, that was fucking crazy.
Alright, so while Trevor was getting Jenna,
Yeah, dude, what?
cat ball went off. And I was getting some pretty good spirit responses. I'm not sure who I was speaking to. I think it was Rudolph. Alright, so if you don't know, we love this app called GhostTube. And I actually don't connect it to the internet. So it shouldn't ever be getting anything. That's the way I see it anyways. Can you touch that cat ball again?
Please? We'd really, really, really appreciate it.
Or that other one? What the
What the fuck was that? More than that, if you ask me.
It sounded like dark.
Yeah, very dark. You touched that device on the ground, this little ball that's right next to my foot. Once.
Yeah, he touched it once.
Again? Yeah, he touched it once. Please, 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 please do it again while we're over here. By the way, Jenna's joining us. From within? From within?
From within.
Alright, now there's multiple devices that you can use in front of us. Could you please manipulate one of them? If not all of them at once.
One who killed Kate Koopman, whose ghost is said to be here. Peter is buried here.
Now I'm curious if any of those graves that we were... Sorry, I did not see you right there. If any of those graves that... Dang it! We were by over there. Said Peter or Koopman on it.
No, he's buried down there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
So he's not even buried up here.
That's interesting as hell, dude.
Or were you speaking with Peter Koopman earlier?
Peter, if that was you earlier, did you hurt somebody? Did you hurt your wife?
All right, we're gonna have to move on.
Last chance.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
did you hurt your wife? Sorry. Do you feel bad for hurting her? Why'd you do it? That's what I want to know. Why? Why kill?
Yeah, I shot her twice.
Wife?
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna have to move on. This is the Potter's Field. This is, okay, right here is where the original cemetery was at Central Park, right downtown Grand Haven. And this is where they moved all the bodies.
We are in the Potter's Field where there are unmarked graves, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to see if we can't elicit some responses from some of the spirits that might still be residing here.
And cat ball encounters, 1-0.
1-0 for cat ball.
I'm up. I have more.
So there's 1 cat ball. I need that one to go off for my stake. And then we'll just say, oh my. Oh me, oh my.
Throw it like
Farther.
out there.
And then we'll just give this one a toss that way.
You've got to go.
No, I don't.
Why do we got to go?
So now we are in a new location. We will introduce ourselves to you, spirits. My name is Riley,
I'm Trevor.
I'm Jenna.
and we are here to communicate with you to see and learn more about life after death. Now, we threw a cat ball. It can't hurt you. If you touch it, it'll light up.
There's also another one over here closer to me. It's right here. I'll make it light up for you. Maybe I won't. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason that they should go off. Especially when I just had to literally shake it.
Right.
Like, what the hell?
The cold could be affecting it a little different too, though.
It could, but do you think it would make it go off? It feels like
Yeah.
it would make it harder to go off, if anything.
Yeah, it could be.
So I don't know. I don't know.
If there's any spirits here with us, we have a device here that you can say words through.
You're shouting out.
They're shouting out.
What are they shouting? Who are they shouting to? Can you tell us either of those?
Who in particular is shouting? Can you tell me your name, please? Oh. Is this the same spirit that made the other ball up there go off? Light up? If it is, can you do it again?
Where is it? Yeah, well, here it is. Right there.
Yeah, I mean, like. Oh, I missed. There's no way that we're making that go off if it does.
Can you touch that ball over there so we can find it? I see it. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera.
In darkness. Should we turn our lights off?
Light off for a second. Do you want him to do the same? Craziness. I can still see Riley.
I can still see you too. Okay, we're in darkness. Can you make one of those balls go off?
My name's Trevor.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Riley.
That was pretty crazy.
We just wanna hang out, talk, get to know you.
Maybe figure out what your name is too. And maybe play with these balls. Maybe play catch with light up balls. That'd be fucking cool.
In the dark.
Cannon.
It said cannon earlier.
Is there like a cannon here?
I mean,
It could be a last name.
Ferry. Noah Ferry died in Gettysburg,
He did.
and I mean,
What if we're talking? Oh!
What?
What the fuck?
what did you just hear? Or did you see something?
Okay, yeah, it's just a flashing light on your camera.
Oh, wait, flashing it at my camera.
Yeah, it's like this purple flash on your camera.
Really weird. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because it's in low darkness mode or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably the IR light.
Yeah.
Did you die by a cannon? Or is that your last name? Spooky.
We're gonna turn the lights back on in a little bit. Can you make one of these cat balls go off or tell us your name? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I mean, depends.
Yes.
I'm well.
Very well. Thank you for asking.
Are you okay?
Jinx. Should we be okay?
Right.
Should we be afraid? I'm gonna turn my light back on now. You didn't do a good enough job of convincing me.
Rude. Oh.
That is the almighty light. All right, if you do really want it to be in darkness, make one of these cat balls go off. And then we'll walk around the rest of the night in darkness until we record.
Could you tell us where Fredrick Holman's grave? That's who we're here to speak with tonight. Is Fredrick Holman's family buried over here?
What am I need?
What are you doing?
We are making videos to prove that you are here with us.
We're paranormal investigators. Like
We really want to know what's after death. You know, what waits for us in the afterlife.
I've never seen the spirit talker ask these many questions before.
It is asking for
The first one that we
It has
got,
a lot of
that implemented question, the first thing that it said was pretty weird. No, it basically was like, can you tell I'm here? Basically. All right, last chance, and we're gonna move.
I'm going to leave. Where are you going?
Are you going to leave with us?
Are you mocking me?
Is it mocking you?
Yeah,
I
is
think
it
it's
mocking me?
you.
Was that haha funny?
Would you like to try another way of talking to us?
Yeah, I mean, I think that honestly got my attention.
Yeah, I was actually getting stuff on Ghost Tube, so we're gonna go back to it.
Good. I'm good with it. What's a gay cat balls? Ugh. Yawns too. We got a REM pod on you?
I do.
May bust that puppy out after this too, or right now even.
Can you tell us your name through this device? Whoever it is we're speaking to? What you doing? That's what I heard.
Yeah, I
What
heard
you doing?
doing for sure. Like doing.
You guys ask a lot of questions.
We're trying to talk to you.
First,
The fuck?
Is this land cursed because of the mass grave?
There are bad entities here. True.
What do you say, guys? If this video gets 50 likes, we'll go to Nunica.
Si, senor. Agreed. 100% Nunica and mouth.
And if you haven't, yet, make sure you
like and subscribe. To what goes up in the night crew. What?
the light.
well, we're YouTubers.
Yeah, we're fucking.
No, I wasn't saying I don't like that to you guys. I turned.
I thought you were gonna like chime in there and say you should like and subscribe too, but you just don't like and subscribe.
Yeah. What are you, not a subscriber?
Like
Not a member?
Check out the merch.
Hey, that's a good point. Also, the bumpies are coming up. This is gonna be way after the bumpies.
Are you guys seeing this? It's real? Oh god. Can you even hold awards? I don't even know how that's possible.
All right, we're at the top of the hill. We are at the Ferry family plots. Hopefully we can speak with somebody or have them manipulate the REM pod or one of these devices. It's got an eerie feeling up here, to be honest.
It is creepy.
So,
Out of shape.
Mr. William or Mr. Noah Ferry, if you are here with us overlooking this beautiful cemetery, can you please touch one of these devices or talk into one of them or try to manipulate anything around us? Or any of the other Ferry family members that are here with us tonight?
Why do I feel like it's extra cold up here?
We're higher in the air. Heat rises though, so I don't fucking know.
I'm not a scientist.
I'm
Not a
definitely not a
weatherman.
scientist. I'm a paranormal psychologist. Okay, I'm not even that. Hey, don't be afraid.
Are you gonna show yourself?
I mean, I did just say it was an eerier vibe up here and I said don't be afraid. Little peculiar.
Does William protect this cemetery? Spirit box.
Yep. I'll demonstrate how this device works right here too. If you just come close enough and you just touch it. Just touch it. It'll go off.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
So like pro tip, if it's not negative, if it's 30 degrees outside and you're investigating outside, bring gloves. That's a pro tip.
Scanning. AM.
If any of the Ferry family is here with us, my name is Riley.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
I'm Jenna.
How are you doing?
There was a house up there.
Oh. This is I'm happy to talk.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You can also talk through this device. We can hear you.
Welcome.
Welcome. That's what I heard too.
Welcome.
Welcome. Are we talking to William?
Or is it William and Noah? Two people say hi. Noah's the other fairy. He was the one that died at Gettysburg. Yeah, it is. What do you like talking about?
He watches over the cemetery. This is William. It has to be William.
That was a horn.
was that?
That was a horn, I think. It kind of sounded like an air horn.
I didn't hear anything.
It was like a boop. Is that what you enjoy to do? Is to watch? Collect? Watch and collect? What do you collect? Stories? Are you a story collector? Kind of like what we're doing.
Who are we speaking to?
There it is again.
I don't know what that was. Was that tires screeching?
I don't know, dude. That's the weird part. Because
It sounded like tires.
It either was like a bird or a horn. But it didn't sound organic to me.
Oh.
There's a lot of reflectors and stuff, so you just gotta be mindful of that.
Are you watching us right now? It did sound like an air horn to me too.
Horn.
I mean, we are close enough to the water where that would make sense too.
Sandra.
Is there a Sandra Ferry?
Sanford. William. Is
it
Edward.
Sanford?
Yeah, Sanford.
I mean, Sandra could be like a shortened version of Sanford.
Sanford sounds like a dude, though.
You don't think that Sandra? I guess
Mary,
Sandra is more of a womanly name.
William, Janine, Amanda, Jeanette, William, John.
Are we not talking to one of the fairies? Miriam is a cool name too, though.
Can the blue man show himself to us?
Again, my name's Trevor. I just want to talk.
Hello. Did you hear that? There's a woman's voice that
It
said
was
hello.
very, very subtle. That's more voices. Who is this? Can I please have your name? What's that device? Well, which one are you referring to?
This is a radio. You can speak through it.
These are cameras.
They can't hurt you. We mean no harm. We're here out of respect.
Are you confused? Hear me.
Hear me? Yes, we hear you. Yes. We can hear you.
Just know that this can't harm you. I know it's confusing. Something dead. I swear it said dead. I know that this is probably kind of overwhelming. And this probably doesn't make sense. But we do hear you.
Can you tell us your name? Interesting.
That was actually weird. I kept hearing like the really subtle voices in there. You know what I mean? Like it was really subtle, but it's there.
All right, so tonight was fairly interesting here at Lake Forest Cemetery.
Yes, it was. It's very cold too.
Very,
It's
very cold tonight. We had some voices through a spirit box.
Yep. Cat ball. Little cat ball action.
A little cat ball action. Score 1-0 of the night. And
this place is awesome. First of all, like this place is really, really cool.
super beautiful. It's well taken care of. And
lots of land to cover.
It's
We didn't even get to like.
huge.
We scratched the very bare minimal hair. For
Right,
sure.
So getting time to be closing time, so we're gonna get up out of here. And with that being said, folks, remember, keep your ears and eyes open for who really goes.
Bump in the night.